Right, mate, I've got to do this video because it's eating me up, man. You know I like these reaction channels and stuff, but these millennials drive me fucking crazy. Found one, American History X, amazing film. A little bit heavy-handed at times, like a little bit too. It's difficult to describe, but it's a good fucking movie, man. It's about basically about a geezer that's he lives in a really dodgy part of Los Angeles, and there's a lot of blacks and a lot of whites, and they don't really get on, and there's racism, basically, you know what I mean, and stupid racism, pointless. Skin colour doesn't change a thing, anyone with a brain knows that, but obviously we live in a world of racism, that's the way it is. Basically, he's cool, and his father isn't racist, I don't think, but he makes a really good, basically, this is, I can talk about the whole film, but basically, let me get to the point. These people watching it, they were cool, but very fucking one-sided, very not seeing it from his side. Oh, they're just fucking evil scumbags. Oh, how can you think like that? Just all the political bullshit. He was talking some sense, mate. There's no doubt about the immigration. When he's talking about Americans are being on the streets because foreigners have taken their jobs, and then a lot of them aren't even legally here. Now, that's a fact. Whether that's not racist, he's talking facts. The same thing happens in England. We all know this. Immigration, foreigners are put ahead of people that were born here and lived here all their lives. It's not fair. I don't hate them, but that's not fair. Like, that's racist towards white English people, as far as I'm concerned. And like, hey, it's last time I said we got freedom of speech. I'm not racist. I don't give a fuck what colour you are. Especially when it comes to women, mate. Every colour under the sun, I love it. And men, everyone's cool, man. Black people are cool as fuck, most of them. They're cooler than most white people, in my opinion. Are you allowed to be racist against white people if you're white? I don't know. But my point is, this bird just is fucking giving me the ump, mate, a little bit, because it got to the scene at the dinner table, the whole film, right? I'll try and cut it short for you. Basically, his dad is murdered. He's a fireman. His dad's a fucking fireman, and he's going to help people, and he gets shot by some black drug dealers, right? And it makes him fucking hate black people. Understandably, possibly. Well, the anger is understandable. Again, this is coming from an addict, an honest person that has nothing to do with. I'm sorry, then these people don't know anything. I don't know these people. They're in their 20s, mate. So some of us say they don't know much. I know people have gone through a lot in their 20s, but I'm assuming these two are just judgmental and they just don't understand anything about life. I'm trying not to get angry at them because I'm trying to educate them, man. Seriously. Anyway, let me cut a long story short if I fucking can. Basically, yeah, he loses it. His little brother is influenced by him as well, and he's going down the same path. And it's trouble. I mean, skinheads, it's violence, it's racism. And I was saying, racism, it's okay to be racist, so long as you don't act on it. So I hate a lot of people, but I don't go around and smash their fucking face in. But again, to me, it's got nothing to do with skin colour. That's just fucking ignorance, you know what I mean? But the point is, at the dinner table, he's talking to it does a flashback to when his dad was still alive about how it's trying to show you how he first started thinking like racistly, which I think is a very heavy-handed, poorly done scene if it's taken the way people think it's taken. Basically, they're at the dinner table, and his dad's a fireman. He ends up getting killed by his black drug dealers, but this is before the flashback. And Derek, amazing performance from Edward Norton, one of the best actors ever. Um, Plays Derek. This is when he's still young and he's still impressionable, and he's listening. And they've got a black teacher who's pushing a lot of black literature on him, which is fine. You know what I mean, which is fine. All the Martin Luther King shit, not necessarily anti-white. I don't really know. And basically, he's telling his dad about it. And his dad said, "Well, just be careful, right? Because, you know what I mean, black people can be fucking. I mean, you just got to just be careful." And then he starts talking about affirmative action, and this is a fact. No one denies this. Like, he was talking about how to fill their quotas and stuff. Like, this isn't against black people. This is about the fucking real racists, people at the top that are trying to follow their political correction to the point of idiocy, lunacy. I don't know. Basically, he's saying this is a life-saving job, being a fireman or a policeman. You know what I mean? And basically, two black people got the job over someone who was white who did better in the test and is clearly more equipped to do the job, but because they had to fill their boxes, they hired black people just to make it look like they weren't racist, basically is what he's saying. And he's probably right, do you know what I mean? And yet these two people shaking their heads going, oh, man. Do you know what I mean, mate? You've got to keep it real, man. You've got to have your head out your arse, mate. Racism is a fact, whether we like it or not. And there's a difference between total stupid thugs who don't really know like, anyone that bases it on skin colour is stupid. But there's racism whether you like it or not, man. And it's the people the real racists are the ones pointing to it when no one else is giving it a second thought. Do you know what I mean? Just like a couple of years ago, there was no black actors nominated that year for the Oscars, and some black person surely kicked up a fuss. I said, well, maybe Denzel Washington took a year off. Maybe Morgan Freeman wasn't at his best. Maybe there's 70% white actors in Hollywood and only 30% black. Did you ever fucking think of that, you stupid cunt? I'm out.